GH is back, it's April 14, and here is your MMO news of the week. Timestamps, let's not waste any more time. Let's do this. First up, Ragnarok Online warpportal news. The Varmint Biosphere Part 2 is now available and introduces 3 new areas called Biosphere Soul, Venom, and Temple, each accessible through specific coordinates in the game. Base level requirement to access any Varmint Biosphere location is now set to 240. Monsters in this area may drop a new accessory item called the Varmint Rune Ring, along with new runes and fragments. MVPs can also drop materials used to reform this accessory. Players can exchange the base ring for upgraded versions, Soul, Venom, or Temple Rune rings at admin beta using 20 respective runes and 1 base ring. These upgraded accessories are account bound and offer different combat bonuses depending on the type. Rune equipment reform is now possible if the equipment has at least +7 refine, excluding accessories, and any existing refine level, enchantment, or card will be retained. Enchantments can be applied to reform the equipment, allowing up to 3 random enchantments, and resetting is available using Zeni and the corresponding rune. The system also covers ring accessory enchantment with different set of required materials and possible outcomes. Additionally, high-grade ores can now be converted into stones through the Ore Researcher NPC. Next up, Albion Online is launching on the Epic Games Store on April 16, allowing Windows and Mac users to access the game through the platform. But existing accounts can't be used and players must create new ones linked to their Epic Games account. And according to Sandbox Interactive, this release is intended to bring in new players to the game's world, PvP, PvE, socialist system, and player-driven economy. And following that, Albion Online Season 26 is nearing its conclusion with the final invasion day approaching, and guilds across all regions are making the last move to secure rankings. And this season introduced a shortened 59-day format which led to fast-paced competition, and the final reset will determine the distribution of high-value territories, and the closing battles will be broadcast on Albion TV. And quick news for Tree of Savior, new UR Kupol Guesty is now available with rate up bonus. Kupol Nactis recruitment rate has changed. Changes to Goddess equipment enhancement for level 460 to 490 has been applied. Bless shards are no longer required for enhancement for that, and basic enhancement rate for level 11 to 20 is increased. Affected items include reservoir weapons, and there goes the screen, I'm not struggling to pronounce that. And if you've been waiting on system changes, here's a quick one. Throne and Liberty Update 2.4.0 is live. It adds a runebook UI that simplifies rune management and synergies, updates guild and ripstone boss loot to guarantee T2 gear drops, and improve material transmutation with bulk add and auto add options. Epic rune chests now replace rare ones in several activities, and presets can now be copied or shared via chat. Other changes include wargame lobby updates, targeting tweaks, Hall of Illusion checkpoints, and general fixes across dungeons and raids. And here's a re-release, Aura Kingdom Impact. The planned release date is Q2 of 2025. Basically, as I see this, they're only changing the name for search engine purposes. Maybe just to get it close to Genshin Impact, and I don't blame them because Genshin of the Wilds is very popular, and after about 4 years, it's still earning millions every month. Now, since we're talking about Aura Kingdom, they recently got a new update that adds a new Eidolon. There it goes, the name is Merlin. And here is your Black Desert news. In March 28, they introduced Attraction's final chapter where players can face the last boss in Orzekia through a 5-person co-op. By completing event quests from Explorer Eden, players can earn rewards like memory fragments and crone stones, while permanent challenges provide additional loot. Special commemorative furniture can be collected through weekly quests, and completing the main Orzekia quest grants the event Ancient Weapon of Attraction. The April 3rd patch also includes class balance changes for Witch, Wizard, Ranger, Mewa, Mystic, Guardian, and Assassin, along with new content for the hardcore server, adjustment to boss loot, and changes to Node War stats and region. And as always, if you want a detailed look, go to BDO's website. And here's the quick news for Terra Online for consoles. The April 3, 2025 build update includes dungeon changes like reduced HP and adjusted rewards, with a fix for the boss's health UI coming soon. Crimson Killing Grounds and Dracon Arena Hard see HP reduction and changes to Enchanting Dust and Dungeon Core rewards. Several class adjustments include reduced cooldown and increased power for Warrior's Sight, increased damage for Slayer's Swift Linkage, and power boost for Reaper, Lancer, and Brawler skills. Bug fixes addresses issues with dungeon resets, equipment enhancement, and health of the Claw Rider in the training ground. And in other news, Fox Games is hosting the Hellbugs Go Boom stress test event on April 5, 2025, offering Arc Hunters the chance to experience the almost final version of Defiance ahead of its April 18 launch. During this event, players can expect quick restarts as Fox Games test server load and game changes, with progress wiped at the end. Special vanity items and weaponry priced at 0 gems will be available, and all DLCs will be deactivated to showcase the final free content. Fox Games is looking for feedback on the game's performance, controller support, and the in-game store, and invites players to join the event, share thoughts, and help ensure a smooth official launch. And next, we have news about the upcoming 21st anniversary for Lineage 2. Set to launch on April 15, the update brings a variety of changes across all versions, including new content and adjustments. Lineage 2 Project Wolf will introduce a new server, while Lineage 2 Aiden will add the Ironheart's Fortress Zone, the Varkas Glass, and a revamped raid distribution system. Lineage 2 Live will feature a new quest line, improvements to the healer class, new hunting zone, and a solo instance. Lineage 2 Classic will implement changes to Saiha's Grace, introduce new dolls, and make various talisman updates. Across all versions, the update will also include quality of life improvements, balance adjustments, and bug fixes. And here is your Rose Online update, and this one is for the Rose Red Name version. The latest patch includes several new features and fixes, starting with the introduction of an experimental weekly boss system, with the giant hornet appearing in the Verlun Desert for players to battle. There's also a new party finder feature, making it easier for players to find and join parties from anywhere. Additionally, the show element icon feature has been updated to display element icons for consumable items, materials, and skills. Performance has been improved with a fix for projectile-related issues, and an effect leak causing performance issues has now been resolved. According to this, the team is continuing to work on further performance improvements, and player feedback on the new system is encouraged. And next news we have is for the 2025 Lost Ark Roadmap Part 2, detailing updates from April to June. In April, progression events like Storm the Abyss and Road to Act 3 will prepare players for the upcoming Casuar's Raid, alongside a base building update with quality of life changes. The Ark Pass Roses and Frost will introduce new skins, pets, and mounts, and May brings the new continent Rhymeria, new Guardian raids, and the Casuar's Raid Act 3 Prelude, while K-pop themed skins will also be available. June will see the full launch of Casuar's Raid Act 3, an 8-player 3-gate raid with new bosses and rewards. Additionally, Western exclusive skins and Yornijan Island will be introduced with daily quests and exclusive rewards. And according to this, as a special thank you for continued support, players can use the code ROADMAP2 on the official website and claim a free gift, available until April 10. Now, here is your April updates for PSO2 NGS. On April 2, the Lucille Combat Analysis Zone survey quest lets up to 8 players team up to tackle daily changing sectors, with ability enhancements available as they progress. The update also introduces the Legendarius Weapon series and the 12-star Clerodim series, along with new EX augments and Braver class adjustments. New Line Strike cards with Fantasy Star characters and passive skills are also added. On April 8, the new Mission Pass for Season 43 launches. On April 15, a limited time quest Drill Naval Escort challenges players to defend a transport truck, and a collaboration with Digisanji Virtual Livers bring new items and bonuses. On April 23, the Halpas Super Origin Festival starts with seasonal events, special scratch tickets, and the return of the Havias Lake Counterattack Part 2 urgent quest, along with new limited time quest Next Vera Suppression of V3. And here is a quick news for Toram Online. The system requirements for the game will change. Minimum is now Android 12 and iOS 16. There it goes on the screen. Just pause if you wanna see. Next up, here's an update from Dungeons & Dragons Online. The game has rolled out Update 73, Tavern Tales, which introduces new quest content and a quest bundle. Players can dive into the free quest Dinosaur Crisis today, where they'll head into the jungle to investigate a herd of dinosaurs gathering near Storm's Reach, facing up against the new monster, Ethin. A quest bundle, available to VIP members or for purchase in the DDO store, will gradually unlock over the next 6 weeks. The first quest, Toil and Trouble, is set to release on April 16, followed by Covered Colbert on April 30, and Sleeping with the Fishes on May 14th. In addition to new quests, the update also includes various fixes and improvements. And next news we have is for Nostale. The Nosfire event server will be active from April 15 to June 18, 2025, where players can start at level 80 and benefit from boosts like double EXP, double gold drops, and a free equipment set. New features include the progress book for rewards and a battle pass for easier progression. Players can transfer their characters to regular servers after the event ends with their equipment and select items carried over. Permanent boosts like 2 times experience points and 2 times gold will be active alongside special weekend events. Regular servers will also have similar events but with lower boost. The Easter event will also run across all servers starting April 15. And quick news for Alchemia story, here's the update. A new area boss, Satan, has been introduced in the April 2 update. Satan can be found on a new map accessible from the execution site, and defeating him may reward players with powerful LR equipment. To fight Satan, players need 3 area boss tickets and can team up with up to 8 players. Requirements include completing specific quests and having a job level of 71 or higher. Satan drops 3 types of LR equipment, 1-hand axe, 2-hand axe, and knuckles, each with unique abilities. And here's another quick news for Tower of Fantasy. The game is getting a new character, Carrot. The game will be getting her on April 8th. Leave a like before you go, subscribe so that it will blink, and this is Gaming Hardcore. See you in the next one.